Alright, man, I'm back with another video. MLB The Show. I'm going to be telling you guys how to get better at hitting, because obviously I wouldn't say I'm the best, but I'm a pretty good hitter in this game. It's my strong side in the game. I'm not the best pitcher, but I'm pretty good at hitting. So I'm going to be giving you guys tips and small things you can do to get better at hitting. Alright, so first thing that I'm going to be going over is the settings, obviously. If you don't use zone already, please try to practice it, because it'll make you a 10 times better hitter if you get it down. Don't even have to get it down that much. You just have to learn to not randomly spaz the PCI when a pitch comes in, and you'll be pretty good. You're going to want the plate coverage indicator on, and I find reticle is the best one. You can use pretty much anyone, doesn't matter, but I just like reticle because I can see the ball the most. Hitting view, you're going to want to use strike zone, and put this on medium. I don't know if it even affects hitting, but I feel like when I hit balls, like ever since I turned this on like a couple weeks ago, I've been squaring up more balls. I don't know why. It's just like if I have it on, I just square up more balls. So just make sure to turn that on. Okay, so now for the actual hitting tips. So if you're new to zone, what I would suggest is keep the zone in a certain spot. Like if you're not used to like moving it around, you can keep it towards the middle, because that's where most of the pitches are going to go. But I'd say keep it like maybe high and inside if you want to, but you're going to want to keep it in a certain spot until you can get comfortable with actually tracking pitches. So once you learn to like start from one spot, because this is what I did when I first started with zone. I kept it high and inside, and I'd start moving it down to pitches, and then keeping it up when they throw fastballs, because that is a common pitch. So this will help you in the lower divisions of ranked seasons, because of the amount of high fastballs the kids will throw. Like I cruised through the lower divisions. I went on I was like 15-1 or something. It was my record, and that was just because I used to hit so many home runs just off of high and inside fastballs. So once you get comfortable with keeping the PCI high and inside on your players, you can start to move it towards the middle of the strike zone, which you're going to adjust. This is like what I like to do. I keep it in the middle. I warm up my finger a little bit. This is probably one of the most important things I've started doing ever since I've been practicing this year. Is you're gonna want to warm up your finger like a little bit. I know it sounds weird, but like, trust me, it helps. So like I spin it around in circles. You can go the other way if you want, and then once you're warmed up, once your finger's all ready for every pitch, you bring it right when he's in his windup. You keep it in the middle. You bring it down just a little bit. Don't go all the way down, just like a little bit to like right here, because this when you have it down, you can easily flick up, like I did right there. You can easily flick up to high pitches. Like I found this better because I could still hit the high pitches while being able to hit pitches right down the middle pretty easily, because it's high and inside, and he throws it right down the middle. Most of the time what I would do is I'd drop the PCI too far down and pop it up. Just like I'm just missing on purpose just to show you guys, but like if you're new, that's most likely what's gonna happen. So I figured out that if you keep it in the middle and you bring it down just a little bit, like right here, you can flick it up pretty easily. I think that's gone. That might be gone. No, that's not gone. See, I still crushed that ball, and I started it down low. Good. Just barely missed it, but you can hit you can hit right down the middle pitches and low pitches hella easy by keeping it in the middle, because you're in the center, and as I said before, you have to get good at tracking pitches. It's going to take a lot of practice. Like right when you switch to zone, you're not going to be the best. I don't really have any tips for tracking pitches other than just playing the game, because you'll just get used to what kids are throwing online. There's a low pitch that I just went to. So I think when I first switched to zone in MLB 16, the show, I'm pretty sure that was what it was. I didn't do too well. You'll find that you panic. See how I just pulled the PCI down so far? You'll do that a lot. So don't get frustrated if you whiff on high fastballs. But you just got to train your memory to know when a fastball is coming and know when a curveball is coming. Watch out. That's what you'll do most of the time. You'll just panic. Even though I was on that a little bit, if you throw that high, I was breaking my bat or whiffing. As you see there, I flicked up to it. Like even when you start a little bit low than middle, you can still flick to pitches, as I said before, if you get good at tracking. And the strike zone camera is probably one of the biggest helping points on hitting, just because you can just see where the pitches are going to go. You can tell, you can have a good eye, tell when balls and strikes are at. Most of the time, like you can take balls, like if you're playing like that was clearly a fastball, you're never going to swing at that. All right, so now I'm going to get into swinging types, which most of you are probably curious about, like which is the best type to swing in. Like do I power swing, go for the home run, X swing, go for like the base hit, or go for the contact swing. Right there, that was a power swing, and that's an absolute nuke. But this is on all-star difficulty. And see, I didn't even square that up, and that went out with the power swing. But my thought on it is, when I'm playing Battle Royale, I literally power swing every pitch besides 2 strikes, because in Battle Royale, you really want to get home runs. Like, I feel like I've been getting way more home runs after I switched to power hitting pretty much every pitch, and it's helped me a lot. I went 8-0 the other day before losing, something like that, and I might do another Battle Royale run soon. But power swinging, leave that for Battle Royale. Now for X swinging, this is the best for ranked seasons. Just because you can get the most base hits. You don't really need to hit homers. You don't have to risk striking out, because kids will throw more junk pitches in ranked seasons than they will in Battle Royale. But X swinging, I feel like you have like the same chances of hitting homers if you square it up than power swinging. But power swinging, you can get home runs when it's like early okay, early good, most of that. But X swinging, mostly only good, and good squared up hits will be home runs. But if you feel confident in your hitting, if the kid's throwing hittable pitches, you're squaring them up, I would suggest moving to the power swing just for that game. If you're tracking pitches well, because some days I'm not tracking pitches well and I'm whiffing a lot, and you just don't want to power swing. But X swinging most of the time in ranked seasons, which most of you probably play, because you will get the most base hits and make the most good contact. Because if you didn't know this, when you power swing, look at that was an X swing down there, right? Watch how big that buckshot is. But now I'm going to power swing. If you remember how big that buckshot was, I just swung that just because I want to see this. So you can see that it's clearly smaller, so you have a less chance of squaring it up. But if you do square it up, there is a higher reward to it. But me personally, I X swing in ranked seasons all the time and power swing only in Battle Royale. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for my hitting tips. That's what I've been mainly focusing on, and I've made World Series this year. If you just remember, like, you just gotta practice. I'd suggest even going like what I'm doing right now, practice hitting with a pretty good hitter, so you can practice actually squaring the ball up. Because if you can practice on the AI, then you can hit human players, because human players tend to be, I'd say, repeatable, or like, I don't even know how to describe it, but you can pretty much tell what they're gonna throw. Like 0-2 count is pretty much always either a high and inside fastball or a off-speed pitch in the dirt. Yeah, pretty much just follow all the steps. This is what I've been doing to get better at hitting, and it's working for me. So I hope you guys try these out. Let me know what you think of these hitting tips in the comments, and I'll see you next time.